as we near our final battle, I just think it's worth remembering that bald men have a defense buff. This is very important for you to remember in your future, so make sure you jot that shit down.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to Fire Emblem, A Hag in White. Today, we finish it. I think. There's a solid chance that after Sandy is some kind of Fire Dragon / Iden / third thing for Mortis. However, at the current moment, I do not know if that's true. So because of that, we're gonna work under the assumption that there is no such Full Mortis Dragon item. And we're just gonna say that this is the finale. Or maybe I end up recording an hour-and-a-half long episode and then I splice it up 45 minutes in, completely arbitrarily without warning. That's also a chance, you know? That could happen. Alright. So you can go over here. You can mend up Kyra. Lopez can go over there. I bait out you with Hecate? Yeah, sure. Let's see, what's your attack? 27. Your resistance is 19. Yeah, you'll be fine. And Kairos moves over to support you. To make sure that you... Yep, okay. Lorenzo goes right there. Just looking around. Yep. Samarius can go right there. And not get attacked. Okay. And then you can... I don't know, do this. And you are capable of physicking... I think Begonia would get counterattacked pretty soon. Maybe. Alright. We hit the end turn button. Alright. The generals have begun their assault. And Lorenzo has almost readied his. Soon. Yes. Yeah, Fazang is going to be... As always, we're at the point where he doesn't, like, solo everything. But he is going to be in pain from everything. That is not how that sentence should have been structured. We've reached a point where he's going to be in pain from everything, but he's not going to be dying from everything. Like, he's hurting. By God, is my homie hurting. But not fatally. Alright, that's not good. Okay, let me think about this. Ow. And then Siegel just takes care of him. Okay, no, this is fine, I think. Okay. So, that one's got a Fim... They've got Fim Belt first. Okay. So here's what I think happens, right? Fazang moves down 1. Wait, what do you have equipped? A poison sword. That'll be real fucking obnoxious if that hits me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Fazang moves down 1. He can easily just flux that guy. Okay? That's easy. You are still silenced for 2 turns. That's fine. Following that... Yeah, okay. Xinyi, with the last blow from that, will take care of you. The problem is that's going to activate Bowbreaker, but I'm more concerned about you being able to kill someone, which you can't, than you, what's the word I'm looking for? Than, like, you not dying. Like, I don't care if I miss you. I just don't want to get hit, but I don't want to die to you, which I won't. Okay. Now, you might be a little bit of a problem, given everyone's relatively low HP. But, let's not get too crazy here. Kairos. You don't have, Sloth. I forgot to give you Sloth from, Thion's inventory. I definitely meant to do that, and then I just didn't. But that's fine. And yes, this hit has put Lorenzo into resolve range. Okay, what does this mean for him? I'm not too sure. It means he does a lot of damage. But only 24 defense. Ooh, that could be a Brave Lance play on you. Your defense is 29. I'm thinking he can do a lot of damage. But that's for me to worry about later. Alright. So we've established that I don't have to use silence this turn. I can spend my time healing up the people that need it. Demeter. And probably Samirius. Okay. Gotta be careful here. You've got Fimbeltver. Begonia doesn't have much resistance, but she... Oh, Fango. Fango's got a lot of resistance and a lot of health. So, actually... Yeah, I just kill you. And Fango will be fine. Alright, get bent, fuckers. Yeah. Now you guys are gonna move down. I'm going to be in pain. But none of y'all bitches are gonna be even close to killing me. Go get 'em, Pookie. Even on the final map, giving Fazang a Flux Tome is all you need. It's all I've ever needed. And you're gonna go after Zit. Alright, the other assassin's schmoovin'. And yeah. You ain't gonna do enough damage to spook me. The hand axe is going pretty well for him, actually. And then the witches. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be able to kill you, but I probably don't give a shit. Yeah, damn it. Would have been really cool if she got him the kill there, but okay, that's fine. Ow. Okay. Now, unless there's even more movement from the front lines, which there isn't, I'm good. You got a poison sword? Alright, look. Raleigh's just about done with his poison. Their poison. So, actually, they're cured. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Well, first of all, Edward, if you could just... Yep. Easy pickings. What did you have again? Oh, a poison. They both have poison swords. Okay. Have to be careful not to aggro those heroes yet. I do not want to deal with them. Lopez, get us some last-minute moolah. Level 18. Level, sure, I guess. Alright, staff, mend up Xinyi. Have Fazang move over, but this is not the time to aggro the goons. The goons will be aggroed next turn. Alright, just making sure. And I need to reapply silence on you. So staff, silence, you. And then move right here and physic Raleigh. Alright. Begonia can get a level up from this, so let's give her a level up. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, it wasn't much of a level up, but it was a level up nonetheless. And for the second thing, you have 7 move, right? I gotta count every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So Raleigh needs to just Hurricane and then back up a space. Kairos can go, like, over here. Alright. Demeter moves up. This dumbass is still silenced. Okay. We're about to walk up a flight of stairs. Are you guys pumped? Okay. Sorry, I just thought maybe the mausoleums would have something to them. Alright. Fazang, you can go right here, and just arm yourself with greed. Oh god, what did I do? What did I do? You're so eager! So very eager, my dear rebels. But are you hungry predators cornering their soon-to-be supper, or moths diving into an all-consuming flame to meet their ends? Either way, you would do well not to falter now. How disappointing would it be if you fell before you could face me? No! I order you to prevail, rebels. Prevail and test me. Okay. I'm still... What does that mean? What does that mean? Also, Apathy felt weird magic. And, you know, Hagen White has been doing a really good job of doing the trends of this series in a really fun, interesting way. But with that comes the stipulation that I haven't seen them pull off the Dead Lords yet. So, what's that all about? Are we just not doing Dead Lords? Or, more accurately, we're surrounded by a bunch of Dead Lords right now. Surely, that's not going to be anything to think about. No, that's metagaming. I'm using outside game knowledge to think about what's in the game. The game has given me no reason to believe anyone can revive the dead. So surely, that's just not going to happen. Right? Yeah, of course. Alright, heal up Hecate. Heal up Fango. Kyrish moves up here. Alright. And then everybody else. I just have to make sure I don't overstep my bounds. It would be quite catastrophic if I did that. Alright, and then the spaces aside from Raleigh are perfectly safe to exist in. Okay! Alright, surely that's not that bad, right? Right? Okay, Raleigh is actually going to fare much better than Fazang, at least in terms of HP. Oh, and actually in terms of killing. Granted, if I had given Fazang Spiral, he probably would have killed that guy. It's just I have the ultimate magic. I want to use it. But, yeah. I mean, it's the last map of the game. Why wouldn't I use Greed? Did that Swords Master just double me when I had maximum Okay. The whole squad's coming up. And by whole squad, I mean just these two guys that I wasn't expecting. Okay. What do they have? A cleave bow. Alright, that actually very well could spell the end for someone. Xinyi, probably. But, with Kyra, that person's dead. Now, on top of that, Raleigh actually doesn't give as much of a shit about that as I thought they would. Okay, yeah, and you can't be reached. Okay. Isis kind of has to mend up Fazang, right? Like, that's gotta happen. Looking around at everything else, what do you currently have equipped? An Axe Crusher? Okay, hold on. Oh, 1 damage away. Okay, that's fine. Right? That's fine. Shine? Yes. Mother? Go Mother all over that man. And wait, hold on. I do have 1 usage of Tsunami left in me. What if, you know, what if, right? Yeah, what if I hit you with my last Tsunami? Before I do that even, a Sword Slayer just, yes. Yeah! I had nothing to worry about. There we go. So now Hecate can move, I don't know, like right here. Kairos with the power of Tsunami. Yeah, should weaken this guy enough that Raleigh can swoosh on in, finish the job, and then none of these guys can attack anyone. Right? Let's get Fazang up there for some support bonus. What's your highest hit rate? Is this. Okay, perfect. Raleigh levels up to 20. We get some skill, sure, why not? What is Sandy's speed? 27. That is a lot. Not enough to double Fazang if he's not weighed down by anything, unfortunately. Probably going to be weighed down by something. Alright, anyways, what did you have equipped? An axe. What did you have equipped? A sword, but a sword that hates lances, which means it's a sword that likes axes. Yeah! That sentence was kind of scuffed, but you know what? We don't care. We move on. My man. Okay. Level up for Edward. Attaboy. Okay, now moving on. Apathy. Staff. Silence. This one. You will not be tsunamiing me. And then the javelin. Oh, god darn it. I mean, that's fair. Okay, Samirius will take care of this tsunami user just before they die. Perfect. And then you go over there. And now I need to make sure that I successfully kill these guys. I'm thinking... yeah. This would have to go so catastrophically wrong to not kill this woman that it's not even worth considering the possibility. Lopez, grant me your level up. More bulk, sure. Let's see, you have a that, and then you have a that. How does this look? No, because you don't get the weapon triangle advantage. Actually, how does this look? Completely fine. Alright. What is this? This can't be the... is this the final boss? I'm like, I have no idea what they're gonna do. I'm like, is this the end of Sandy? And then I'm like, no, it couldn't be. But I'm like, what? Could it not be? Is it that unlikely that this is the end? I actually could have had Raleigh bait that guy over. Alright. And then you, Silver Sword. Yep, got it. Okay, okay. Final showdown with Sandy. Soon. Let's just mend up you. Ain't gonna be enough, buddy. Okay. I don't like that that guy has a bunch of brave weapons. Alright. Hold up. How long are you silenced for? I just silenced you last turn. That's fine. Alright. And that right there, that right there, and then that right there. Okay. Pazang, you move to the middle. Kyra. Supply. Oh, no, I don't have to do supply. Trade. Give them the Hoplin Guard in addition to the Lunar Brace. Okay. After this, I don't know, Raleigh can get mended. Xin Yi can be within 3 spaces for support bonus. Kairos, I forgot you supported with Kairos. Okay. And with that established, that baits over everyone except Sandy. So, as long as Sandy doesn't have any kind of last-second super surprise, we're good. Sandy, please do not have any kind of last-second super surprise. Watch as Fazang just kills all of them. Okay. It's totally fine. I'm not worried about you. God, Fazang is so fucking beautiful. Okay. Let me look over the facts carefully. Fazang's speed is 24. Yours is 27. Hold on, though. Hold on. Supply. Give Flux and the Fellbow. Take. I believe I should. Okay, no, it's, the only Luna is in... Hecate's inventory. I almost forgot Hecate's name for some reason. Alright. Now, following that, we bring the aforementioned Hecate. Give him Luna. Okay, now go up here with Seagull. And you don't even get to have the beauty of an animation. Ah, at last! Right where I want you. Right within my reach. Stay there. Don't chicken out on me after getting me all riled up. Your choices have been made and your fate has been sealed. All that remains is for the cries of blood and agony to be heard. Alright, with this, Raleigh, trade. Put that up front. Alright. Just don't put anyone directly behind Fazang. And then with this, Staff, Physic, Fazang, and that should... This should be the end. Again, assuming that there isn't a fucked up second phase to this map, which there almost always is in GBA Fire Emblem. Actually, there always... Actually, wait, no, there actually technically isn't. Oh, Tyrus just gotta level up. Hey, it's a good one. Alright. Bring it on! Entertain me, peon. That looks so cool. That looks so cool! Unfortunately, now her damage is going to be through the roof because of Frenzy. But, however, hang on, you don't have any kind of, like, combat bullshit. This unit can't be crit. Lorenzo's not killing you with the crit. Nullify, you're not being targeted by effective damage. Alright. Lorenzo, baby. Finish the job. I'm disappointed, but not really surprised. Is that so? Please. You've been losing it for a while now. A little wanton violence here and there, and already you are questioning everything. Forgive me, Madam Grand Inquisitor. I couldn't help it. Once I finally opened my eyes, I could never return. Opened your eyes to what, exactly? The lies of the Hierophant? The evil of the Inquisition? Ah, come on! That was always plain for all to see. Don't tell me you truly believed any of it. I fear I did. Oh, what a joke you are, Lorenzo. When did a heretic ever commit any real crimes? When did our work ever save any lives? Did the stash cover your eyes all those years? We were never more than the pawns of a tyrant. I am a blind fool. This I know. But I've been denied my just punishment. So all I can do now is fight. Fight to try and rectify my many missteps. I'll bet you truly believe that, too. You know, this is exactly why I picked you up all those years ago. You amuse me so. Truly, it'll fill me with sorrow to see you die. No, it will not. Because you will see no such thing. Hit 1. Hit 2. You think it's over? No, I kind of figured there's another part. It'll never be over. My fury shall smolder eternal. Surely that doesn't mean anything. Right? Surely that doesn't mean anything. Right? Surely that doesn't mean anything. Surely I just got this sword for... and staff for... Okay, well, you don't need mend anymore. Fucking... Okay, fine. Wrath. Oh, hold on. It's over. We won't know for sure until we make sure. Oh, no. Recover? Whoa! What? Apathy! What? No. Oh, how do you like that? Oh, that is a wonderful sprite. Oh, that is so uncomfortable to look at in all the right ways. When I went through Dolus's documents, His process struck me as much too slow, too inefficient. So I've tinkered with his toys, combined their powers. I'll admit, I hadn't expected that. I was aiming for you. But now, I have the life force of an immortal titan. Sandy, behold one and all. Behold, as I rise to the heavens and drag the mother from her seat of arrogance. Damn it. Damn it all. Apathy, stay with me. Kyra, you have to stop her. Stop Sandy. Save your breath, Apathy. Listen to me. Sandy doesn't know what she's doing. She's tampering with powers she doesn't understand. She'll destroy herself, but in the process, there's no telling who or what else she may destroy. You have to stop her before it's too late. Alright, don't worry, Apathy. I'm on it. Before you go, take this. There are none like it anymore in this age. It should undo even the most dire of injuries. I fear I will not be able to assist you any further. Don't exert yourself. You just lie down here and rest for a while, okay? Conserve your energy. I'll come get you when it's finished. Okay, gluttony doesn't do much for you. Oh, she's about to die. Oh, I'm curious. The world may be on the edge of calamity. I find myself unable to do anything. And yet, for the first time in so long, I feel hope. Oh, is this just Kyra? Who the Champion Sandy! Champion! What just happened? Is something amiss? The rebels! Curse you! You've ruined everything! Don't worry, Champion. I won't let them reach you. I shall protect you with my life. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh. What in the world is wrong with her? Everyone be careful. Something's not right here. Defects in my perfect world. Make it stop. Make it stop! Put her down. Oh! Alright. Life Ringer. Recover. Steals life instead of granting it. Okay. Okay? Oh, okay. All of her... Everything I do to her, she can heal. So I need to not only... Okay. Alright, how long have I been recording for? Oh, it's okay. Oh, this might just be an hour-and-a-half long episode that I split up halfway through arbitrarily. Alright. What have you done, you fool? Ooh! First hit critical! Oh my god! Oh my god, Kyra, do you know how fucking cool it would have been? There's an inscription on the gravestone. It reads as follows. Here lies the woman that gave me life, to whom I granted death. May I be forgiven for my sins. The grave is not sealed, it appears to be empty. Oh, that's definitely Apathy's grave. Was Apathy a ghost all along? Is that what I learned today? Alright, hold on. She has no means of healing unless I let her attack me. So wait a minute. Hold on, let me just... If that's the case, then... Uh-huh. Take, drop. Okay, what now, Triple Nuts? Ah! I mean... Is it really... It can't be that easy, right? Not with all that build-up. It can't be that easy. There's a phase 2 to this phase 2, right? What? But we just... She just got back up like it was nothing. Everyone, don't panic. Keep going. keep going until she goes down. She has to go down at some point. I will tear you all apart. Limb by limb. Atom by atom. Molecule by molecule. Oh, what is that skill? I didn't notice that. Daunt. Okay, that. Stagger. Lost balance. Oh, I have to send her off the... Can still fight, but can't move. Alright. So does every time she go down, does she go a little farther back? Or do I need to keep killing, like... Alright. Oh, put her down. She falls down. Okay. Alright. Let's not get crazy here, okay? She's at full health, so attacking, like, actually hitting Hecate won't really do anything concerning. And her speed's 20, so Hecate can't double, so there's no harm in having her with the rock. But she's still not gonna... Okay. Okay? Oh, man. Okay. I think we just have to keep staggering her. I don't know if I have to do it all in one run. I don't think so. I think I just need to keep, like... To defeat the Cyber Demon, shoot it until it dies. I don't know if she's gonna get back up and continually, We'll just see what happens. Okay. Luna. Greed? Luna. We do Luna. I refuse to die before I see you put down. Alright. So we're doing some The Last Promise shit with the final boss here. I just have to keep out-damaging her. Thankfully, Kyra's really good for that. Oh my god! We just keep going. Bingo! Give you a fucking bow, don't I? Alright. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Really, Samarius? Are you really being mysterious and aloof even at this point? Yeah, okay. This is not fair. I am not having fun. Aw, is little Sandy being a little bitch? Okay. I just have to keep doing this to her. Alright, and Xinyi doesn't die from this. Very important. Oh, but Fazang. Oh my god. You have the Lunar Brace, so that Fazang can unleash his true power. You were foolish to try to escape the cycle. All life must come to an end. Go fuck her up, Fazang. This is neat. I actually really like this. This is an interesting way to do a GBA final boss. And it's like, so, because like, you can piece together exactly what's happening as it happens. Alright. I think the play here is we don't need the Lunar Brace at this point. We just go off and kill. Sandy can't move. We've established this. So we just let her attack Fazang. And Fazang will... What's the word I'm looking for? Fazang will just keep damaging her. Okay, we're good. Also, I need to see the mother's, conversation. You do your 9 damage. Unfortunately for you, get Fazanged. Okay. Next attack. Demeter. This is a net neutral. The only reason to do this is because I want to see the support, not the support conversation, but the conversation. Oh my. I didn't know this would end quite so badly for you. I guess this is what they call divine punishment. You would know, wouldn't you? Yup, and then you're gonna steal up 12 health. Alright, so nothing really happened there. Raleigh can do damage. I swear, if by some miracle I survive this, I'm never picking up a weapon again in my life. Raleigh, completely fair, mi amigo. Completely fair. Alright, Edward. I can't even be mad at you anymore. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Then again, that's also you, so... Love you, Edward. Love you to bits. Alright, let's get this fucking let's get this fucking Temu brand Freddy Krueger out of here. Okay, there we go. Next up. Begonia. Begonia can do it. Fango. Oh my god, Fango. Yeah. Ha! That all? I'm gonna squeeze you like a lemon. Oh, this is so cool. Again, it's not, like, difficult, but to be fair, a lot of the GBA Fire and Fango can use Pride at the very end. Ooh. It hurts so much. Help me. Help me! Aww. This little baby girl learning that her actions have fucking consequences. Alright. Lopez. Perhaps, or Zinyi? This does... Oh, yeah, that's gonna do 22. That's gonna do 19. This does more damage, actually. What a unique challenge. Let's see how I fare. Yeah, you're gonna heal all that up, and that's cringe. Yeah, but then I can do that. Okay. Cupid, come on, a third critical would go so hard. Damn it, okay. That's fine. Jane. God damn it, if only I had, had a chance to take Gluttony out. Lorenzo. No. Begonia. Yeah, Begonia? Begonia, if you crit! Amazing to think that just a few months ago, beating the runt was the biggest of my concerns. Yeah! Now, do I need to break the wall and then send her through it? Oh god, okay. Stagger 0? Alright, I mean, I am kind of boxing her in. Oh, the wall had... Oh, I see. Right. Okay, sure. That makes sense. Alright, as long as, like... It's gotta make sure here. Yeah. I thought, you know, you would hit her into the wall and then... Alright, no, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, no one here's gonna die. But yeah, you're just gonna go after Edward because he can't counterattack. Makes sense. Begonia? I see no reason you can't do it again. Ow. Okay, good. Zinyi. This is still fine. Oh, this is such a cool final battle. Alright, yeah, go. Can I dodge 180? No, that's fair. Ooh, okay. A slim chance critical. I'll take that. I will take that 1,000,000 times over. Alright, Kyra with Cupid? Kyra with Cupid. And a 4th crit for Kyra. And that was how it ended. That was cool. That was fucking cool. And this is kind of a good place to leave off an episode. But then it wouldn't be arbitrarily cut off. Edward. Edward, where are you? Here. Oh, that's got to have done it, right? There's no way she lived through that. We better check. Aye, right you are. Not looking forward to the climb down, but we must hurry. Right behind you. She's dead, isn't she? Apathy? Sorry, lassie. It's over. She looks so peaceful, doesn't she? Lived longer than anyone should, with far too many regrets. Don't pity her, Kyra. She's just gone to sleep after a long, long day. Do you want me to pick her up? Gently, please. I haven't decided what to do about her yet, but we certainly can't just leave her here. Yeah. Come on, let's hurry. I won't be able to rest easy until I see Sandy's dead body. Edward, don't get too close to it. Is she dead? Of course. Come on, look at her. She barely looks like a human being anymore. Don't lie to me, Edward. Just tell it to me how it is. Her eyes still move. What next, Kyra? It doesn't look like she's gonna recover from that, but there's not much we can do. Get a pair of shovels, dig deep. You know what? Sure. That's one way to bury her. Literally. She did this to herself. Yeah, she did. Oh, man. Oh, God, is this epilogue gonna be... Oh, God. With how much dialogue's been in this to this point, this epilogue's probably gonna take 50 hours. But fuck it, we ball. Did you really... Oh, I was about to say, did you really bury Sandy next to Elias? No, you fucking idiot. They buried Apathy next to Elias. You want to say something, lassie? I wouldn't know what to say. There were things I might want to say to him, but I can't do that anymore, can I? Who knows? Maybe he's listening. That's a nice thought. But I'm pretty sure he already knew I loved him. I can't really come up with anything else right now. Say, about Apathy. I'm a little surprised you decided to bury her here. It's as good a place as any, right? It's not like she ever talked about important places to her or anything. Besides, she saved my life up there. I had to repay her somehow for that. While we were on the way to the tower, she came to me. Told me everything. About Elias and how she could have... I think she was hoping I'd give her the punishment you refused. And what'd you say? I said that was your call, not mine. You were his only family. I'm just the one guy who showed up. You stepped up. You didn't show up, Edward. Come on, don't do that. You're basically you're the father they never had. Shut up. That's your father. That is your dad, Kyra. I love you too, for that matter. No, it's not like it was a big sacrifice on my part or anything. I love you too, you know? Heh, I know. Well, I think we better be on our way. Aye. Goodbye, big guy. Sweet dreams. And, Apathy, I hope you found peace. Yep. Farewell, my friends. I hope you have a safe journey home. Are you certain you don't want us to stay, Pericles? Things are going to be pretty hectic around here. You sure you can handle the aftermath without us? Thank you for the offer, but you've done more than enough. You deserve to return home and enjoy some tranquility. Although, perhaps you are worried I won't be up to the challenge. Or that I'll take advantage of the power vacuum and attempt to... Oh, come on! Really, Pericles? You know that's not it. You're a good man, and you know how things work in the capital. Yeah, there's no one we'd trust more with this vital task. Having your trust means more to me than you know, friends. And hey, I'm here too! Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. I won't let him overwork himself or anything like that. Keep that dad of yours out of trouble, you hear? Aye aye, Captain. No, seriously, why does everyone just assume I was ever a sailor? Come on, Redbeard, let's get going. Well, guess this is goodbye. You know, if you say something now, I shouldn't be hard to convince. To stay? Surely you jest. Hestia, I am filled with joy for your good fortune. Yeah, don't worry about us for a second. You just go and be happy with her, alright? Aw, shucks. I was worried you'd say something like that. Just make sure you invite us to the wedding, okay? Whoa, whoa, who said anything about a wedding? Till next we meet, my friend. May luck be with you always. And with you too, Perry. Next time we see each other, I want to see a big, big smile on that face. We'll work on that. Right, Dad? Yes. But we should also look into finding you a partner, Agari. Is there anyone who's caught your eye? I could introduce you to... Dad! Ah, you two. Hey. God, I'm gonna miss these guys. Fuck. Hey. Sorry to break the news like this, but, we're not going to accompany you back to Percote. I had a feeling you wouldn't. Someone has to deal with the future of the church, huh? You make it sound like I'm gonna be the next Hierophant. Still not sure how much I'll really be able to do. I mean, a country bumpkin priest like me. These capital folks are likely to just laugh me out of the room. If they do, they'll sorely regret it. Nobody laughs at my hunk but me. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Anyway, first and foremost, we're gonna try to help the little folks. Oh, right, I forgot. You know, this game bucks so many trends, I forgot Kairos is the early game priest. Which means he's gonna start an orphanage. It's what they do. When you're a holy man in a Fire Emblem game, once you hit age 30, you start to gain weight, you start to go a little bald, and you get an unburning desire, an ever-burning desire, to open an orphanage. That's how it goes. Don't let all the big buildings and pretty decorations fool you, Kyra. There's a lot of them hiding in the streets. I should know. We shall do all that we can to make this a better place. They're in good hands with you two. But don't forget, if and when you get tired of the stuffy capital air, you're always welcome in Percote. Both of you. Thanks, Kyra. For everything. I'm truly glad I met you. Oh, for goodness sakes. Again with the waterworks. I'm growing way too soft. There, my love. Don't worry. We'll go pay them a visit soon enough. Sorry, I need to hydrate. Okay, what are you waiting for? Go already, damn it! See you around, guys. A resounding success, brought on by my immeasurable power. Now, shall we reap the rewards that we sown, dearest sister? What rewards? Is freedom not reward enough, brother mine? You fail to see the bigger picture. We are the heroes that assisted the great Commander Cairo. Who wouldn't pay top coin to see a play put on by us? The warrior company that saved the world from evil. And now, we find ourselves in the capital of Tartaros. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Oh, Polonius, you are simply incorrigible. That being said, yes, I see your point, and I agree. I love these two. She's like, brother, you're an evil dick, but I like it. Things are gonna look up for us henceforth. Maybe evil's a strong word. Morally dubious. I don't think he's going to hell when he dies, but definitely purgatory. He'll drown in work. We'll be known around the world. Well, that's my contract fulfilled, I suppose. Can't imagine you want to hire me on retainer, right? With your prices, Jason? Nah, not really. I'll just seek you out if another war starts. I'll not take any jobs from anyone who might end up opposing you. You ended up liking me that much? Part that, part I wouldn't want to make an enemy of you. But, that's okay. I don't think we'll have trouble for a while. I should be upset about that. It means less work for me. But I'll make do. Always have. You make do too okay. You make do too okay, Commander? Fucking read that sentence with the right tone and inflection. You make do too, okay, Commander? Best of luck. Thanks, Jason. Thank you for letting me have a place among yours, Commander. I swear to God if you give me another riddle. Now that I have a new lease on life, I shall return to Amnisos. Will you start teaching again, Coronis? If the school is still standing, yes, it would be my pleasure. Say, Commander, one last riddle? This one's very easy. Go ahead. A round delight, sometimes square, loved by most. SpongeBob? Among the right crowd, it can be used as currency. Do not overindulge, however, lest you explode. Sweets. Cake, to be precise. There was the most wonderful pastier, and very near the school. Here's hoping it's still open. I could use some pie in my system. Enjoy yourself, Coronis. You've earned it. Come by sometime. I'll treat you. You have earned it as well. Oh, Sir Lorenzo, there you are. I couldn't see you anywhere. I was afraid you'd taken my leave. Truthfully, I'm not quite certain what to do now. I have nothing left, Commander. And regardless of my actions at the end, I was complicit in their crimes. I no longer have a place in this world. Kyra, if I may. All yours, Pericles. Your life up until now has been defined by your loyalty to Sandy, to the broken system that hoisted her up and granted her undeserved power. Now that it's all gone, we have wiped the slate clean, but you remain. You say there is no place in the world for you. I say, you're free. Free to make a new place for yourself. Free to form new bonds. Free to live a good life, unburdened by the shackles of your past. After everything I've done, can I truly be forgiven? Did Kyra not forgive you already? Did Elias not do the same? You are the only one who has yet to forgive yourself. I understand completely. I, too, have yet to do that myself. That's why I would have you assist me in the days to come. You and I, our plights are similar. We can help each other, until the day we can forgive ourselves and our heart of hearts. You have my oath, Sir Pericles. Come what may, you shall have my aid. I'm a sucker for characters like that. Characters that, don't everyone's forgiven you but yourself. Gilbert from Fire Emblem Three Houses, Parkin from Fire Emblem 7. I love watching men rack themselves with guilt. Their suffering amuses me. Oi, Kyra! The boys and I just wanted to say bye. You're parting ways with us here? We figured we wouldn't be welcome sights in your hometown. Wouldn't want to place you in an awkward spot. Yeah, you're probably right. Still can't believe I have to say this, but thanks for everything, Begonia. Nah, I'm the one who ought to say that. Thanks to you, we can turn over a new leaf now. You ain't ever gonna hear of us committing crimes ever again. May the thunder strike me down right now if I lie. Ha! See? What I say? Good luck, Begonia. Hope to see you again someday. Aye, me too. Aye, first order of business, boys. Figure out what the heck three thunderheads like us are gonna do. We're not lacking for talent, that's for sure. With people as able as us, the sky's the limit. I hope it's not a dumb idea, but what about a carpentry shop? Nah, you'd break everything we tried to make. Better work with something that doesn't break, like, aha! Books! We can set up a lot. Can any of you read? Idiot. Idiot, none of us know how to read. And I'm pretty sure your stench would drive the customers away. Bango, I swear to the mother. Well, you know what? Let's do that first, and then figure this out. Am I hearing group hug? I'm hearing group hug. Good for them. The road home is eastward. Shall we go? I don't think there's anything else we can do here. I'm anxious to see the state of affairs back in Zoo. I'm worried that, with Tartaros in such a precarious state, they'll try something? Yes, that's been on my mind as well. I can tell you something, and I'm not ashamed to say it. If they order me to bear arms against our comrades, I will desert right then and there. Honor be damned. Oh, Jinky. Not even back home yet and already talking about treason. No, but I agree. They fought too hard. They've earned some respite. All the more reason for us to hurry back home. Our standing may not be the best it's ever been, but perhaps we could do something to prevent that which we fear. I'll be counting on Xinyi's diplomatic acumen for that. So good to have your endorsement, Jingy. I'm gonna miss you, Fazang. You beautiful bald bastard. Hello there! One of Kairos mercenaries, aren't you? Yeah. Who are you, though? The name's Nicholas. Used to be an average rank-and-file spearman. But no longer. I'm in the big leagues now. I've been with Kyra since nearly the start, you know. Big part of the operation, I was. Whatever you say, man. So, now that I'm a big deal, I've decided I'm gonna take the next step. I'm gonna open up a mercenary guild of my own. One comprised of veterans from the Rebel Kyra's own unit. What do you say? Sounds like easy money, doesn't it? Well, I guess it's as good a plan for the future as any. Sure, I'll give it a shot. Count me in. A wise decision. You'll get so many work offers, you won't know where to start. How exciting! Can't wait to get started. Oh, but first I should go visit my parents. They're probably worried sick about me. And I could use a little break after all this. But after that, I'll be happy to work with you. After all, there's no way you'll be worse than the last guy. The last guy? What last guy? The last guy whose guild I joined. He lost all his money and became a brigand. Pretty sure we killed him ourselves, even. Oh. You! Mercenary working for Kyra, yeah? Who asks? I'm Nicholas! Okay, he's gonna give the same spiel. That's fine. He's working on his pitch. More flowery speech than I've expected from the look of you. Why don't you skip to the part where you ask something of me? Straight to the point, huh? Fine, let's do that. Now that I'm a big deal, yep, opening the Mercenary Guild, same thing, that's fine. I'm not going to expect them to have Nicholas have 3 different lines of dialogue for all 3 of them. And I kind of expected Samirius to say no. But no? Just like that? The last guy whose shoddy guild I joined was totally inept. However, he did have connections. That's what you need the most. You have enthusiasm, some skill, and no connections. So, my answer's no. I'm not staining my reputation with the likes of you. Oh, what a jerk! Well, you know what? I don't want you either. Who needs you? I'm a way better lancer than you. In your dreams, pal. If you're done wasting my time, I'd like to get moving. This job's over, and the next one won't find itself. Good luck with your thing. Hope you manage to last a month. Asshole. It's somewhat reassuring to know that Samirius was a douchebag to the very end. Alright, Lord Alonzo, let's get you home. Aye, my joints doth ache. Welcome this brief moment of rest shall be. Brief? Excuse me? What did you expect, my faithful shield-bearer? Evil reposes not. Should we lie on soft pillows long, the armies of darkness would overtake the world anew. How about I just quit instead? Darest thou abandon me, thy sworn liege? Very well, so be it. I grant thee leave. I only beg thou accompany me back home for the nonce. Prithee, see to my lands, where there shalt I suffer solitude. It's okay, I was just joking. Verily? Sure. I mean, you're insane, and you're always getting me into trouble. Who wouldn't want a boss like you? Working under you is like a dream. I wouldn't give it up in a million years. I don't appreciate my life enough. Contradictions galore amid thy confused speech, I hear it. Hast thou become cursed anew by the foul sorcerer? No rest then! A duty to rescue from the clutches I have. Come, dearest shield-bearer. Soon thy rear shalt be safe. Actually, that was my own fault. I should have known better than to expect him to understand sarcasm. Oh, but if I leave him, he's just gonna get himself hurt. Nothing for it. Here we go again. Hey, Lord Alonzo, wait up! Well, Commander, it's been a joy to work with you. As far as gambles go, I'd say joining you was my most successful one. What are you gonna do now, Glaucus? Ah, well, probably stick around Glamorgan for a while. I still can't really go back to Tartaros. It's okay. Pops does business here. I have plenty to do. Wait a moment, Glaucus. Here, take this. Whoa, what are you doing, Commander? There's a bunch of money in this bag. Leftovers from the war chest. It's not that much, but I hope it'll be enough to pay off your debts. Should do, just about. I can easily get the rest myself. But, you sure you didn't reach into your own pocket for this? Do I even bother to say I can't accept this? You shouldn't. I'm not taking no for an answer. Just promise you're going to be responsible going forward. Don't leave your dad alone again by being an idiot at the gambling tables. Thank you, Commander. From the bottom of my heart. Here's hoping I'll see you again one day. I owe you a drink or 10. Be well, Glaucus. Yep, then the Glamorgan homies. Ah, home at last. Come on, old man. A few more steps and you'll be there. If you need to be carried the rest of the way, just ask. Don't insult me. I may be your elder, but I am way fitter than you. Want to say that to my fist in your face? I don't believe Kyra here would allow that. Hey, don't get me involved. Tough luck. Lassie's always on my side. No, I'm not. If you punch the Margrave, I'm punching you twice. Ouch! That hurt just to hear. Oh, it has truly been a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Kyra. The gates of Wrexham shall always be wide open to you. Thanks, Margrave. I'll be sure to pay you a visit sometime. Kyra, back when we met, I told you to call me Barlow rather than Margrave. You did? Ah, gosh, with all that happened, I completely forgot. Don't worry, I'm just hoping now that the unpleasantness is over. Of course, Barlow. You know, Barlow, a while back she chewed Pericles out for the same thing. Oh, did she now? Oh, come on, that's not fair, it's way different. Pericles kept calling me Dame. I ain't no dame. I ain't no dame, she says. Sure, laugh it up, you old coots. I haven't given any of my thoughts on any of this because I've just been so, enraptured. I'm just reading dialogue. You're watching me narrate a game. There's no let's play. It's let's read. But this all is so good. I don't have time to have opinions. Well, Fia, let's take it easy for a few days, shall we? Yes, that's probably for the best. I don't mind some action, but this has been a lot. I wouldn't want you too exhausted when we begin your instruction. My instruction, Margrave? Naturally, the duties of a Margrave are many. I must teach you the ropes, lest they wrap around your neck. Huh? I want you to be the best Margravine you can once you succeed me. What? If only you could see the look on your face. You're so cute, Fia. I mean, come on, is that really that shocking? Who else was he gonna name his heir if not you? What? But, I'm not Margravine material. I know nothing of politics. I don't know much of anything beyond loosing arrows at things. I'd be an absolutely awful heir. Pick someone else. Anyone. Well, Beatrix? Nah, I like the shadows too much. It's gotta be Fia. She's kind, pure of heart, and strong as they come. If you want my advice, you've got no one better for the job. And there you have it. Beatrix, you morsel, don't enable him. Of course, it's not like I'll simply vanish overnight. I'm not retiring tomorrow. We have plenty of time. And so long as I draw breath, I will be there to counsel you. Please, Fia, I implore you to reconsider. I'll admit, knowing you trust me with this feels good. Fine. Why the heck not? How difficult could it be? That's the spirit. Now, for the first lesson, we must work on your temper issues. Wouldn't do for you to kill the first diplomat that came to parley with you. I could actually see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. Oh, my dear girl. I was truly blessed the day you came to my home. Never lose your fiery heart. Say, Commander, before we part ways, my poor little granddaughter, she was climbing a tree. She fell and her poor little ankle got all twisted. In order to get her fixed up, I might need, let's say... Laertes, if you don't disappear in less than a minute, so help me, I'm going to grab you by the hair you've got left and... Peace, peace! I couldn't resist having a little more fun at your expense. For what it's worth, Commander, I've been honored to serve. It's an interesting thing, being one of the world's saviors. I've rather enjoyed the time we've shared. Too bad I can't say the same. Get out of here, you shameless scoundrel. Whatever you say, my dear friend. If you ever find yourself in need again, do call on me. You know you can always rely on me, with the proper motivation. Yeah, right. I'd sooner dig up Sandy's corpse. Our paths diverge here, Commander. Not going back to Conway? Why would he want to go to? Nah, he's getting the fuck out of here. I do not hail from that place, nor do I have any reason to return. I shall remain in this area, and see if I can enter Margrave Barlow's employ. I'm still here. I can put in a good word if you like. That would be appreciated. However, keep in mind our only contract is through. My respect and affirmation for you still runs strong. Should you ever require force of arms again, please do try to find me. I would gladly be part of your unit anew. Maybe I'll find you for reading recommendations instead. Oh, there's an interesting topic. Pardon me, I didn't take you for an avid reader. I can read, but I never did read much. Maybe I'd like to get into it now, though. In that case, I shall prepare a list for next we meet. Heh, great. Thanks, Conan. Stay safe out there. You as well, Commander. You as well. Commander Kyra, this is where we part ways. It's been a pleasure, Orlaith. Thanks for all the help. No, please. I've done nothing special. Quite literally, I don't think I fielded you once. It's an honor to have been with you in the Margrave for this. As a matter of fact, I would argue you are a truly special individual. Margrave? Oh, come on, don't do that. I'm just another knight among many. Kyra, I believe she told you of the time we first met. When you helped her find her toy? You may also recall what I told you of my past. Of the ambitious, arrogant young fool I once was. I tried to tell her. My actions were not as noble as she had assumed. At the time, I only helped her because she wouldn't stop clinging to me. I didn't even keep any recollection of the anecdote until she jogged my memory. Sheesh. Never meet your heroes, huh? Well, by the time we met, he was every bit the man I imagined he was. I don't know why he insists on talking himself down. Nevertheless, the ideal you had formed in your mind was false, but you made it true by embodying it yourself. What? I'm just an ordinary girl. Certainly nothing compared to heroes like you or Kyra. Character should not be measured with heroics or length. But even so, you forget, you've been a part of this just as much as we were. And in times of peace, your humility and consideration are far more valuable. You should not feel honored to serve me, Orlaith. Rather, I am the one who is honored to count one such as you among my knights. Yeah, keep being yourself, Orlaith. You're great. Margrave, Commander, thanks. I'm so happy you two feel that way. Zacchaeus. No, hold on. Pa, you came to wait for me? You shouldn't have done that. It's too cold out here. How could I sit still after I received your letter? Why, if you took much longer, I'm gonna set out for Amnisos myself. Pa, it's good to be home. I hope you won't set out again too soon. I wouldn't stop you, but I'd like to spend more time with you. What? Set out again? Are you kidding me? That was awful. I nearly died so many times. I'm through with the life of a soldier. Never again. That may be, but I can see it in your eyes, my child. You're proud of what you and your allies accomplished. Well, yeah, I can't deny that. We did some great things. You're not gonna believe half of it. Seriously, it got absolutely insane at one point. Well, why don't we go home and you can tell me everything. I'll prepare something special for you to eat while you do. Anything would do, honestly. I'm just so glad to be back, Pa. Hey! Fuck this guy. Hey, the Chiramander. Can you smell that in the air? It's the scent of farewell. Tragedy abounds. Teary-eyed goodbyes and promises of reunion. But not all promises can be kept. Oh, it's enough to make me want to cry, too. I take it this means you're getting off here? Yeah, we live in the area, actually. It'll be nice to see Mom and Dad again. It's been a while. They're gonna be so proud of you, Plue! You've come so far since you joined up with your girlfriend. Look at you. You even spoke up without me nudging you just now. Tell the truth, Kyra. You're all over the moon for him, ain't ya? You can admit it. No shame in it. He is quite the catch. I'm so sorry, Commander. Don't be. I'm inclined to agree with him there. What? I don't think I'm interested, personally, but you're gonna make someone really happy one day, Pluto. So have some confidence in yourself, alright? See you around. Hope we meet again one day. Huh. Yikes! Friend zone. Hey, Plu, want me to chase down after her and cut her down to size? Just give me the word and I'll avenge your honor, my brother. Hey, wait a minute. You're smiling? Why? Oh, shut up, you idiot. You wouldn't get it. Let's just get home, alright? Whatever you say, Plu. They're oddly heartwarming. I had hoped to depart without any final words, Commander. That sounds ominous. Tell me, what do you plan to do next? I don't know. I feel completely lost. It's all over. The Tartaros I despised is gone. The sister I resented is gone as well. I got everything I ever wanted, and now? I don't know how I can live with myself. But you'll live. That's my last order to you. An order, huh? It's your turn to prove that you're not like them. Live your life and do some good for the ones that are still here. Guess that beats my current idea. I'll give it a shot. New country, new life. The next time we meet, I hope to see you at peace. So try your best, alright, Nikaya? Thank you, Commander. I'll do all I can. It has most certainly been something, Commander. Ugh. I look forward to never having to call you that again. Lowly pauper like you, giving orders to me, a Margrave. Sickening, absolutely sickening. I'm so glad it's over at last. You just being allowed to go back home? After the stunt you pulled back then? Ha! Pish-posh. What did I do, in all earnesty? It was Delilah that did something to your old fossil of a friend. The only one with qualms about me was that mouse Simeon, and I fear he is much too dead to levy any complaints now. Something I have you to thank for, lest you forget. Right. Well, want a piece of advice you don't deserve? Quit being a jerk. It's gonna land you in trouble eventually. And what would you know? You're no leader, not truly. You were not born with the exalted blood like I was. Alright, you know what? I've heard enough out of you. Here's hoping I never have to see your slimy face again. Oh, but you will, you miserable little nobody. You certainly will. I will not end up in a ditch like that pond-toad Simeon. My revenge. It shall be a marvel to behold. Just you wait, fool, just you wait. Say, where's Delilah? She and her bodyguards seem to have disappeared. Oh, well, good. Let them. Who cares? I think Edward just let them go. I don't know. I don't like it. What if they try something against Barlow again? Bah, don't worry about that. It's finished for Delilah. After what she pulled, trying to kill another Margrave, Barlow didn't rattle the hornet's nest as long as she was useful to us. But now that she ain't, he'll probably raise the issue to the Margravettes. Ain't no one gonna show her support. Her reign is over and done. That's reassuring, but somehow I have the feeling she's gonna find a way to slip away. Are we being followed, Jane? Not a soul behind us, as far as my eyes can see. Are you alright, mistress? Can you make it the rest of the way? I'm not certain, Jane. May need a break. Hop on my arms. I'll carry you. Oh, such a determined look on your face. Heroic, even. You can't fool me. Your offer is entirely self-indulgent. You would love to carry your wicked princess to her castle. You would savor every moment. Well, I'm not going to deny it. You shouldn't. The time for pretense is past. Margravine, retainer, I spit on the titles. We will take the gold and valuables I have at my disposal and fade from the open view of humanity once and for all. Soon, our whole world shall only be you and I. Yes. Yes, that sounds amazing, mistress. I can't wait. Aw, heck, I love you, mistress. And I love you back, with every ounce of my rotten being. Come, my smitten paladin, take me. With utmost pleasure, mistress. Good for them? Question mark? I still don't know. Looks like reconstruction is well underway already. This part of the village almost looks as good as ever. I won't bring the dead back, but still a comforting sight, I guess. Now that we're here, we can all contribute. Percote will be fully restored. Oh, are you gonna live with us? That's cool. You don't have to do that, you know. Any debt you may have ever owed to me, you've repaid tenfold by now. Bold of you to presume we're here out of some sense of debt. We don't have a true home, remember? We were fine with it, but it's about time we settled down. For a time, at least. What better place to do that than our dear friend's hometown? Well, you're certainly welcome to stay as long as you like. There's a few empty houses now, or you can stay with us at the guild. Plenty of room there. The more the merrier. Oh no, please. We wouldn't want to impose. Goodness knows we've done that enough. Heck, yeah. And you two probably want some privacy, don't you? Ah, there. We did not wish to spit on your generosity, but no offense taken. We get it. We'll find you a place to stay. From the bottom of our joint hearts, thank you, friends. I think you'll like it here. It's a nice, quiet place, surrounded by nature. Lots of nice, out-of-the-way spots for happy couples to retreat to, too. Edward, what have you done? Have you taken a fine lass to a random tree? What is your story? That's essentially just a schoolboy that's bigger and older, right? In a sense, I suppose. So this is the young commander's hometown. All these years, I lived not too far, in a small house I built in the forest. I was filled with too much hatred, too much shame, for the things I'd done in my past life, for what I let my own child become. I couldn't bear to live among people. Thus, I retreated to the shadows. Do you intend to return there? No. I do not miss loneliness, but I do believe I will settle down here. It's quite near. If I ever feel like reminiscing, I can take a walk to my old home. And here, for the first time in so long, I will be among friends. Then this is where I shall remain as well. There is one person with whom I'd spend my remaining years, and it's plainly obvious she doesn't await me at the capital. Thyone. Forgive me. I should not feel joy at this outcome. The sorrow you must be suffering right now. My child died a hero. My heart bleeds for his untimely fate, but he gave his life so that I could live mine. The selfish thing would be to succumb to sorrow, especially when there is still someone who needs me. I spent so many years preparing for that moment, and yet, the sight of her, destroyed, twisted, deranged, shall never leave me. I hate that there is nothing more I can do, Eupraxia, but I will be here for you, just as you were for me back then. Like I said, I know I should not feel joy, and yet, I can't help it. I had never dared dream that we could again. Of all the things of which to be ashamed, happiness should not be one of them. I feel it also, Eupraxia, because we're free now. Nothing stands between us any longer. Thank you, Thyone. Thank you truly. Ooh, home sweet home, huh, Phobos? Gee, okay, we got so much shit's happened. The Golden Girls have moved to Percote. Wulfric and Tyrsis are there now. Got so much shit's happening. Home sweet home, huh, Phobos? Yeah, I almost can't believe I lived through that whole thing. Too many people weren't so lucky. Half my family's gone. They can rest now. And so can we. Hard to believe it's only been a few months since this all started. Since I was too cowardly to stand by your side when you needed me. What? Don't tell me you're still feeling bad about that. Go on, Phobos. It was ages ago. No one holds it against you. See, that's just the thing. I know you don't. I've made so many mistakes, and yet, you never gave up on me. You're a great friend, Kyra. I'm not sure I deserve to have you. Hey, I could say the same to you. You may not have had my back that one time, but ever since, you always have. No matter how strong the foe, how dire the hurdle, you stood your ground with us. That speaks of your courage. My courage? Oh, please, Kyra. I'm serious. You need to believe in yourself more, man. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I do. And hey, it's not like it's all doom and gloom. At least my mom's still alive, thank the mother. Only barely, my child. Only barely. Kyra, I must extend my thanks to you as well. I don't know if I deserve them, to be honest. What happened to Prakote was my... Stop? That's not true. It was that vile Grand Inquisitor that did it. Phobos told me all that happened since. Good riddance to the lot of them, I say. No, I'd rather thank you for keeping my boy safe. Well, he's kept me safe, too. You're just trying to make me look good. Seriously, you've been a great help. It feels so good to see us all back home. Would you like to come by for lunch later, Kyra? Just like the old days, huh? Yeah, sounds good. Then I'll go get everything ready. I won't need help, Phobos. You just stay here with her. You think she has the wrong idea about us? Maybe. Well, either way, it's good to be back. You said it. Hey, Femi, are you seeing this? We're back. Prakote's back. I just hope you and your brother are together now. And you'll forgive me. Kyra? Ah, my old guild. So good to see you again. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. You're supposed to be my boss. I think saving the world warrants some time off. We'll have to get back to work eventually, but for now, let's just sit back and stretch our legs, huh? Oh, but I almost forgot. I think I may have left the stove burning when we left. What? Wait, sorry? I better go check on that quick. You two stay out here in case the place explodes. Or something. Pretty lame excuse, man. Ah! So, yeah. You got room for one more in there? Sure do. You can take Elias's room. Is that okay? Gosh, I don't know. Wouldn't that be... Hey, I'm not going to deny it. I've been happier. But he wouldn't have wanted me to feel this way. He got so upset when he felt like a burden. I don't think he would have been upset that his sister's crying for him. It's not like you can help it, right? I can't help the tears, but I can try to move on. And it's going to be a heck of a lot easier thanks to a certain someone. I'm really glad you feel that way. But hey, I get your apprehension. I've got an idea for how we can solve the problem. By the look on your face, I can only imagine it's going to be good. If you don't want to move into Elias's room, you can move into mine. Bed's a little small, but we can make that work. Right? She's moving fast! You haven't even settled down in your hometown for a day, and you're moving quick, Kyra. Atta girl. I'm sure we can. I forgot about God. Shit. Well, wasn't that a wild journey? It's had its ups and downs, all things considered. It's reached a pretty happy conclusion. I'm so happy about that. And I had so much fun. I'm so grateful to them for taking me along. Knowing I've been a small, tiny part of this, it fills me with pride and joy. I'd like to thank you, too, for sticking with us the whole way. You're awesome. I hope to see you again someday. And now, roll credits! That was absolutely amazing. By far, this is my favorite fan hack I've played. The writing was incredible. The writing and the story and characters were easily the best part. Not that the gameplay wasn't good. It was. But, man, I really enjoyed this. Oh, fuck, and I got it. Phobos returned to his hometown where he garnered much shock and admiration at how much he'd grown since he departed. Though he was always a bit of a scaredy cat, he was the first to arrive when there was a problem. Oh, I gotta be fast with this. The unlikely duo quickly earned the devotion of the masses. With their joint values and wisdom, they created a new church founded on the tenets of freedom and acceptance. It would go on to be the new regent faith in Tartaros. Okay. As they had sworn, Raleigh swore off the soldiery, much so in fact that they ditched their armor in a river. They were come to regret it, however, when they quickly found the merchant life much too boring for their liking. Lopez. Lopez tried a number of jobs until he found shocking success in a cabaret, where he matched his success and claimed with the dancing skills he didn't know he had. And the audience's stink matched his own. That's funny. Bango tried a number of jobs until he was hired by a bank as an accountant by mistake. There, the former brigand found his calling at last. Turns out the guy had a mind for numbers. Who'd have thunk it? That's cool. Begonia tried a number of jobs until she entered into an underground fight club. She beat every contestant silly and earned from bets and to be set for life. She spent the rest of her days working charity and helping the poor. Alright. That's cool. Jesus Christ. Agori dutifully assisted her father with matters of state and self-love for many years. But the rebellion had sparked an adventurous side in her. She often set out on journeys to visit her old friends and see more of the world. Alright, good for you. Fucking hell. Pericles dedicated his life to the restoration and improvement of Tartarus's institutions, before the people chose him to lead the nation. Thanks to his daughter's unusual support, he eventually granted himself forgiveness. Good for you, Pericles. I love ya. Emboldened by his part in the rebellion, Nicholas attempted to start his own mercenary guild. His lack of contacts and reputation quickly led to the guild ruin and closure. He would go on to blame his failure on the economy. Sad, but funny. With his debts now settled, Glaucus returned to his father's side, assisting him with the family business until he inherited it. He was occasionally seen at the gambling tables, but was careful not to overdo it. There we go. Tyrus slowly worked to uncover the secrets of all lost arts. Thanks to him, healing magic became as commonplace as it once was. He insisted that the credit belonged not to him, but to his unfaltering beloved support and care. Yes, good for you. Great. Pluto returned home and spent some time there before setting out anew. Although he always struggled with his shyness, he improved with time and soon became known as a brave, kind, and selfless fighter for the downtrodden. Nice. Vasilisa continued to work as a mercenary until she earned enough money to enter an apothecary's guild and learn the trade. In this line of work, she found herself feeling vastly happier. Her profits increased too. Sumerius made sure not to leave behind a trace. It's hard to say what the secret of Laertes' actions after the rebellion were like. Many voiced their theories, but Sumerius was never found to confirm any of them. Alright, Praxis, fuck off. Orlaith continued to serve as a knight, first of Wrexham, later errant, and for the rest of her life. Though hers was not a name that went down in history, she became an inspiration from a certain youth that she had once helped. Aw, the cycle continues. Although Alonso later mellowed out somewhat, he never lost his fervor, and continued to travel and adventure until the day he could no longer. In the end, he viewed his as a life that had been worth living. Stalwart martyr. Teresa continued to keep Elise safe as well as she could, until he passed. To her great surprise, she figured in his will as the only heir. She lived comfortable life hence, but always missed the life and adventure they shared. Aww. Ophelia began to play more aggressive roles after her brush with warfare. Her popularity soared, and she became to a realization. All along, she had started stardom, when in truth, she was born to play the villainess. After some time, Polonius was able to stop method acting. He sunk into a melancholic state for a few months before he discovered a new character that inflamed his soul with genuine passion anew. He also became very rich. The two fled before anyone could stop them. Soon, rumors spread of a pair of witches that had nestled in a near derelict manor, forming a coven of women that had wandered their way. Although they never committed crimes, many feared them. They got a cult of lesbians, dear God. At one point, Conan had read so much that he decided to try some writing of his own. His first book, a tragic romance, captured the hearts of the entire country, and he quickly found himself pressured to write a full trilogy. Jesus Christ. The good Margravine returned to his domains and frantically began the scheme of his revenge on the ones that humiliated him. However, before he could carry his plans through, he tragically fell down a flight of stairs and died. After the rebellion, Laertes had an epiphany. It was not the money, but rather the hustle that he enjoyed. With this knowledge, he continued to hone his ability, much as it often landed him trouble, simply out of love for his dubious art. By God. All alone in the world now, Nakia fell into an abyss of despair that nearly put an end to her life. At its bottom, however, she found wisdom. She became a traveling nun, offering guidance to those two who, like her, had succumbed to their hate. One that matters cute. Beatrix left for a time on a journey of self-discovery. When she returned to Wrexham, it was not to renew her contract, but rather to join as a proper knight. Never did she regret her choice. Wrexham was her true home. Barlow returned to his placid meadows, where he saw his tenure as Margrave through. In his retirement, he kept his body fit with long walks, and his mind active by playing war games. Sadly, his friends didn't like that he almost always won. A few years later, Fia succeeded Barlow. The people swiftly grew fond of her thanks to her fiery dedication and their well-being and her familiarity. She was also seen teaching kids in archery and participating in drinking contests. Bazang lived a humble and quiet life in Zoo. He never set out to do the kind of grand deeds that make history books, that all that knew him well only had admiration and respect for the man and his stoic wisdom. I love you, my friend. Jingi stayed in Zoo's army until he discovered they planned a war on Tartaros. He went to the king and threatened to rebel should he go down the path of war. Against all odds, the king was impressed and promoted him to court advisor. Jingi resigned from the army so that she could instead take up the position of ambassador in Tartaros. This allowed her both to keep in touch with old friends and prevent any potential conflicts between the two countries. Jason, the Gold Boar. Jason rarely spoke of his time as a rebel. To him, it had only been one more job, nothing more. It did wonders for his reputation, though, and he never did complain about that. Good for you, Jason. Plato disappeared like the wind after the war. Or he tried to. His boisterous personality kept him from attaining the low profile he believed best fitted his mysterious persona, as he put it. Still, all in all, he was well liked. With nobody to persecute her anymore, Coronis returned to her former occupation. In time, she also began to dabble in the field of research, always searching for fascinating new riddles to challenge her mind. To everyone's surprise, Demeter did not, in fact, vanish after the war. She was often seen in Amisos and Bracote at the Mother's Font, so many places so often that some theorized the cheery priestess could teleport at will. The two forlorn elders settled down in Bracote, far away from the public eye. Being surrounded by friends and finding solace in each other made the sunset of their lives happier than either of them had expected it to be. Good for you guys. Lorenzo found himself adrift in an endless ocean of emotional uncertainty. But every time the whispers of guilt grew too loud to endure, he remembered the two siblings' kindness and he found the strength to carry on. Sick of everyone's assumptions, Edward decided to finally give the sailing business a whirl. He returned to shore an hour after leaving, struck with a dire case of seasickness. This was fine by him. His place was on land at Kyra's side. In the final moments of her long and arduous existence, Apathy thought on the actions that she had come to call friends. She passed on, no longer bogged down by regret, certain of the world's bright future. It's said that many technological advancements of the era were discovered by Hestia, solely to turn them into gifts for her beloved. As for Kyra, she found happiness after the war, despite the pangs of wistfulness she occasionally felt. Okay, thank you. Oh my god. Special thanks to, Nabpicer, Contro, Ditto, Doing Things, Random Wizard, Catball, Crash Boom Bang, Sherlorca, Archer Bias. Good for you, man. Playtesting, oh god. Alex Man Person Guy, Dude, Goldblitz, Fringus, Archer Bias, Catball, Ditto, Lowrods, Random Wizard, Ringonis, Sunny, Rivian, True, Crash Boom Bang, Rez, Sherlorca, Rose, Volgard, Hyra, Sigma Raven, the community at large for all the free assets and utilities they have made. Full credits to 7743 for... Oh, here it comes. You better not pull that and last, but certainly not you. Oh, the great... Oh my god. Congratulations on finishing the game. This is the end of the tale. You have unlocked the ability to change a certain character's tragic fate on a new run. Just as long as he's strong enough to survive, that is. A couple other things might also be a little different on the second run. Consider making different choices with the Margraves, Glaucus, or the Mercenaries. Perhaps try to find some secrets. Here's a hint for one. Did you notice how where you recruited a certain unit was also visible on a later map when you returned to that location? Perhaps the unit will be there still if you didn't recruit them the first... Right. However, if you're still in the mood for more right now, the post-game is now available. You'll be taken there automatically. Have fun! Okay, well, I don't normally fuck with post-games, but what do we got? Wait, is it like actual story? Wait a minute. Oh! I mean, I definitely just skipped the map, but like... Okay, no, this doesn't matter too much. But wow, that was... Yeah, I'm probably not going to mess with this. Nothing against it. I'm just not really a post-game kind of guy. However, that was a lot of fun. That was absolutely incredible. Thank you guys for watching nearly 60 episodes of this. I was going to do Shadow Dragon as the next Let's Play, but I think after all of this, I'm just going to do something dumb and silly, like a randomizer, maybe another reverse recruitment. Something where I don't have to read plot, because if I Let's Play Shadow Dragon, I want to talk about its incredible writing. I think next Let's Play, I'm just going to fire it up and let it be something where I skip all the cutscenes and just play the game without thinking. Maybe I could do one of those hacks that's like, I forget what it's called, where anything that can happen will happen. I know there's a hack like that for FE7. It's called True RNG or something. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just recorded 2 hours of stuff, didn't I? Hour and 40 minutes. Alright, dear God. Do I leave this as one giant super finale? Or do I split it into 2 episodes? I guess you'll realize that when you look at the episode count, huh? Bye-bye!